Well, some of you might be surprised that PMS was actually started in 93-94 times in India, post Harshad Mehta's event. I mean, that was a time when some of the large organizations and broking firms used to take the mandate from the investors and essentially create a model portfolio and invest in those stocks which are well identified and researched by their organization and their research team. Hello friends, my name is Vikas Agrawal and I am the founder of AIF and PMS Experts India. As the name clearly indicates, we as an organization specialize in alternative investment funds and portfolio management services. Well, I am here to talk to you about what is called portfolio management services. Well, some of you might be surprised that PMS was actually started in 93-94 times in India, post Harshad Mehta's event. I mean, that was a time when some of the large organizations and broking firms used to take the mandate from the investors and essentially create a model portfolio and invest in those stocks which are well identified and researched by their organization and their research team. Now, some of you may be aware that in 1996 it was decided by Ministry of Finance that they will have SEBI coming in and creating a different structure and coming as a regulator in India, and in 1995 times SEBI was formed, and 1996 the mutual fund took birth in India. And post that we saw that SEBI has shared the complete framework with mutual fund companies in terms of how do you go about managing the public money. And then the year of 1999-2000 time, some of the old institutions who by then were into existence started applying for the license, and they got the license for PMS. So some of the large institutions, especially the broking firm, they've been running PMSs for over 24 years now because they got the license for the first time in the year of 2000. And then there were many other players who got the license eventually in 2001, 2 and 3 onwards. So as we speak, it has about 24 years of track record on the table in terms of performance. If you have to quantify in terms of numbers, I would say that there are funds where 1 crore has grown to more than 80-85 crores as we speak in the last 25 years. This has a history. But then this completely started changing from 2017 onwards, when SEBI came out with another regulation the year of 2018, when most of these portfolio managers they started getting regularized, and there were many fund managers who used to work for large asset management companies. So I would say this was the second phase of PMS industry. When they resigned from their job, they left the organization, started their own with more than 20-25 years of experience. And post 2017-18 we saw that this industry started shaping up very well. As a result of that, the industry has grown to a level of almost 2,95,000 crores of asset under management as we speak today. We are on 6th March of 2025. Well, you talk about the total size, as I said, 2,95,000 crores. And last year we saw that AIFPMS got formed, which is Association of Portfolio Management in India, and they are doing a lot of work. They got the entire industry structured and regulated now and well organized. So there are about more than 300 portfolio managers with about more than 450 to 500 portfolio management schemes which are there in the industry. And these PMSs are run by professional management companies where they do their first-hand research. I create a concentrated portfolio, try to customize the portfolio many times for their investors based on their risk appetite, and go about investing in the businesses where they believe that multiples would be much higher. And as an industry, I'm glad to share that overall portfolio management services as an industry is growing faster. and there are investors who have taken a good benefit of these schemes, and they continue to hold stocks on their portfolio. And what they essentially do is to give power of attorney to the portfolio manager to invest on their behalf, because these HNIs and ultra HNIs investors, they are busy in their own core jobs or core businesses. They may not have enough time to measure the performances of each of these companies, and don't have enough time to research these companies, or perhaps don't have a required ecosystem or a team to kind of track the performances of these each of the businesses they hold. And therefore they decide to give this mandate to qualified portfolio managers who have expertise and required qualification and capabilities to manage the portfolio and beat the benchmark significantly. So the industry is growing very fast, and some of you who have been investing in different instruments, I would suggest to please speak to our team of experts at aifpms.com, book an appointment, and they would give you more understanding about which are the PMSs that we like, the managers, because at AIF and PMS Experts India, we follow a framework of 3 I's framework, wherein we look at the first I is basically the investment capabilities, the investment managers. The second is the investment portfolio, the quality of the portfolio, and third is basically the performance of the portfolio. So we look at these 3 I's, and basis that we select the portfolio manager with about 56-57 different parameters, and then give you our understanding of these products. So probably you can fix up the call, and we would be happy to give you more details about it. Thank you.